Hey guys, welcome back to Stacy's Makeup Corner. Today we are doing a collab with Sandra from My Real California Life. We are collabing on the Cara Beauty High Tides actual collection, and the palette we are going to be using today is the Purple Haze palette, and we are going to be doing a palette bingo. I did choose 4 shades out of the palette. And I am going to give you a close-up of what it looks like. It has 16 shades in it, and that is what it looks like. Now, also for their brand, make sure to actually search for discount codes. You can find them all over the place. It's just you have to look a little bit. I don't know if they will apply to every single product that they have, but it is a way for you to try it out without as much cost. But they are very reasonably priced. And so let's get into this. We are actually doing a bingo, so I chose 4 shades. The shades I chose were, the first one was number 11, which would be this shade right here, which that is called Trap. So I will give you a swatch of that. And this looks like more of an inner corner highlight. You can't really see it that well, but that is the first one. And then the next shade was number 5, which is this shade right here. It looks like a glitter, and it is called Bong RIP. So okay, that's a very pretty, it's a pink glitter. So that is what it looks like. Then the next shade I drew was number 1, which is this beautiful yellow. It is that shade right here. So let me swatch that for you. That's a beautiful shade. It's a little bit light, but I prefer yellows. I have to build it up a tiny bit, so that is what it looks like. And the last shade I drew was number 12, which is called Wax, which is the shade right here. Let me swatch that. So this is what we came up with for the color palette to use on our eyes. Now, because I know Sandra did have a little difficulty with her, so we're trying out a different thing. One eye, I'm going to use eye primer, but not set it. And one eye, I am going to set it. So we're going to see if that makes a difference. So the first one I think I'm going to do with setting it to see if we have any trouble. So I am using the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer, as I normally would. And I am just going to set that with a loose powder I have over here. So, let's see where I want to begin. I think I want to begin with the purple 48 in towards my outside of my crease. So the first thing I am going to start with is number 12, which is wax, which is this color right here. Now it's funny because with Sandra, we had not talked that much for a long time. I had talked to her a tiny bit here and there, but lately with everything going on, we have talked some more and just really getting to know each other. And the funny thing is, as we talk and get to know each other more, we're realizing more and more how alike we are. It's like she messed up her one foot, her toe, and within the day, I had actually done the same thing. And everything is kind of like, just, it's funny how everything is happening. But she is a really wonderful friend. And I just can't thank her enough. Everyone is just really being helpful. And we're all keeping each other busy, and she's been through some craziness, I have, but we're all positive, which is wonderful. Okay. So far I'm not seeming to have a major problem with this eyeshadow. Everything seems to be blending seamlessly. So then I think I want to go into the yellow one, which is Blaze. Let me grab a brush for that. So this is the eyeshadow I am going to go into now. And I'm just going to do that more towards the inner and then lead it into the purple. It should, if I have my color theory right, it should create like an orangey look where they blend together, but I can't remember for sure. I may have to blend some of that purple more into it. But there is definitely some kickback up on the yellow in the pan I have. I don't find that a huge problem because are we really going to go through a full palette? Most likely no. So, and it's not like I'm paying a ton for these palettes. But if it's something that bugs you, you may not like that. Okay, so this yellow, I am having a very easy time blending. I just want to bring a little bit more in. Over here. And then I'm just going to blend a little bit more of that purple. So far I am very happy with that. I've not had any problems with it being too patchy or anything. Over here it looks like I may have a little bit of issues, but this eye I always do in my crease no matter what I do. But I'll see what happens as I bring that down, because I'm going to bring down more of that purple now. Okay, on the lid, it's not seeming to want to go on the lid. I don't know what the problem is. I know purple mattes are hard to formulate, so maybe there was issues with it, but it's not seeming to want to go on my lid. Okay. So I am going to try to work my way out of this. And I'm going to be using glitter anyways on my eyes, so we'll cover that up, I'm sure. So then I'm going to use some glitter glue and put in the one topper shade. I'm going to use that on my inner corner here and my brow bone. And then I'm going to put the glitter about 3/4 of the way through my eyelid space. And I am using the NYX glitter primer. And let's get a small enough brush. This is exactly what I want. No. Here we go. Okay, that's going to be so good. This will work. Okay, so I am going to start with the shade Trap, which is the shade right here. I'm going to put that in my inner corner. Does not show that much. Okay, there we go. I see it a little bit. I'm not head over heels on this shade, but it is a pretty shade. And I'm going to do it to around here. Actually, I'd rather use this brush for it. Yeah, this is definitely more of like either a topper shade or inner corner, but definitely a topper. Because I can see what it is doing here. And then I am going to use the shade Bong RIP, that's right here. That is a glitter, so I am just going to use my finger for that. And I am just going to clean up a little of the glitter underneath. And I'm going to use Trap on my brow bone for this eye. This one. You cannot really see it much here, but I did not put glitter primer there. I didn't for a reason, so you could see the difference with glitter primer in my inner eye corner without it on my brow bone here. So that is one eye, and then this eye, I am going to do it without setting the eye primer. So let's hope. So I am using the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer once again, so we can have the same results. And I won't be setting this eye primer at all. And the first shade I'm going to go in it with is that purple called Wax up here once again. This one I seem to be having a little bit of a hard time with. Yeah, even not setting it, I'm having a hard time with this color being patchy over here. And it's kind of wanting to skip. It's making me really work for it. So I don't know how I truly feel about this palette so far. I'm iffy on it till I try the other colors. I will definitely keep trying and seeing what I can come up with. Then I am going to go in with the yellow once again called Blaze It. This one right here. And then I am just going to go in with the purple again on the side and then bring down a little in the outer corner. Again, I'm having more problems patchiness. It doesn't want to stick right over here. But I'm just going to walk through it. I am going to use some glitter glue and do the inner corner and then some glitter and then the brow bone highlight. So I am going in with the inner corner now, and that is called Trap. And then I'm going to bring it onto the first portion of my lid. I am not feeling this palette so far. I may have to experiment some more with this one, but as of now, I'm not thrilled about it. And then I'm gonna do my brow bone. Okay. And I am just going to clean up a little glitter underneath. So far, I am having issues even with this glitter. I don't know if it could be my eye. It's possible. But I am definitely having a little bit of issues with it. Okay, and I am gonna go do my face makeup and I will be right back. Okay, and we are going to do the lower lash line. And I think what we're gonna dip into is this purple called Wax, and then towards the inner corner I'm gonna put Blaze It. And then we just have mascara and lips to do. So I am gonna start with the right brush first of all. I'm gonna use here's the one. I'm actually going to start first with this purple on the outer edges of both sides of the eyes. And we already have glitter fallout even with glitter glue. So let's see what we can do with that. Okay, so I'm going to do that right over here. And I have a little glitter fallout under here too. But I'm not even going to bother wiping it away because it's on both sides. So I just want to finish the eye look first and then I'll wipe it. And then I am going to dip into Blaze It up here. Okay, those went together very nicely. And I'm just going to spray a little setting spray to see if I can help get some of this off. Okay. Now the glitter, I'm not having a terrible time with creasing. I do have some, but I think it's just the way my eyelids actually are shaped. So I can't really say it is the glitter on that. Oh, that's a little... Okay, and then I am just going to do my mascara and lips, and then we have our completed look. So I'm using the Tarte Man-Eater mascara. Okay, and then the lip product I am going to use is the Wanderer lipstick in Barely There. And I am going to put the Buxom lip gloss in Dolly over it. And this is the finished look. I did have a little creasing, I believe it was in this eye with the glitter. Yeah, some of it did go bare actually. Unfortunately, in that eye. Let's see if it did it in this eye. This eye, it didn't do it as badly, but it did do it as well. And this is what we came up with. This eye has the worst with it going bare with the glitter. But I am going to definitely have to try out this palette some more to actually get a grasp on if I would recommend this palette. Because right now, it's the least of my favorite from the two that I've tried from the company so far. But I do want to give it a chance. And be tuned, we will have another palette coming up for a palette bingo. And then after you see that one posted, you will see another video. We will be doing a palette bingo with all 3 palettes and 2 colors from each palette. So that will be fun to try to incorporate all colors in. And guys, I hope everyone is staying safe out there, and I will see you later. Have a good day, guys.